Hello, this is Susan Duffy of the East Bay Regional Park District. Join me on one of my favorite hikes at Sunol Regional Wilderness. Sunol is located about 5 miles southeast of the town of Sunol, just a few miles south of Pleasanton and north of Fremont. Sunol is a perfect destination for nature study, hiking, and families looking for a quiet walk and nice picnic areas. This is the Park District's largest park, with nearly 7,000 acres. Located just a few miles off of busy Interstate 680, this park is so secluded that you can walk by a waterfall, picnic by a creek, and visit the Green Barn Interpretive Center. Stop by the barn to see what nature programs are happening today. In addition, Sunol is one of the few places that offers group campsites, limited family camping, and backpacking opportunities unmatched anywhere else in the East Bay. That's not all. You can also take part in an old-fashioned guided horseback ride with Western trail riding services. They're on site at the park and are especially good with beginner or novice riders. Find out more about their trail rides at www.westerntrailriding.com. But for now, let's go hiking. Our trail today starts at the far end of the parking lot, off of Geary Road from the park's main entrance. We'll be taking the Camp Ohlone Trail to Backpack Road Trail to the McCorkle Trail for a 6-mile, moderate to challenging loop. This route is best for hikers and equestrians, since mountain bikes aren't permitted on the single-track portion of the McCorkle Trail. We'll be on the relatively level Camp Ohlone Trail for about 1.8 miles. We'll begin by passing over the rustic bridge on Alameda Creek, and later the park's sought-after waterfall, Little Yosemite. Nobody knows where Little Yosemite got its name, but with its unique rock formations and winding creek, it'll definitely remind you of being far away. The waterfall is most obvious after heavy rains, but you can enjoy it all year long. Here's where you'll find it. In about half a mile on the trail, just after passing the second cattle gate, look to your right. There's a single-track trail down to the falls. It's a bit of a scramble down and then up, but well worth it for those adventuresome enough to try it. If you prefer, you can walk just about 1/10 of a mile further, and you can still hike along the creek, take a break, and enjoy the beautiful Sunol Wilderness. Let's continue east on the Camp Ohlone Trail, and in about 3/4 of a mile, we'll pass the W tree. That's right, the W tree, just like the letter. Visitors love to have their picture taken here. Look to your left, you don't want to miss it. It won't be far now until you come to a stone structure that points you in the direction of the Backpack Road Trail and Backpack Camp. It's uphill now, but the payoff is worth it when you get to the ridge and McCorkle Trail. In half a mile at the juncture of the two trails, to the right, or east, is the Sunol Backpack Camp. If you're interested in backpacking, you may want to walk a couple hundred feet to the site to take a peek. On this hike, though, we'll be going left or west on the McCorkle Trail for about 3.5 miles. This trail will offer spectacular views of the Calaveras Reservoir, wildflowers when they're in bloom, oak woodlands, and finally, a steady downhill back to the parking lot. A few helpful hints along the way: follow the signs to the McCorkle Trail as it does branch off. In the woods area, you'll come to a split in the trail. Stay to the right, or the higher section of the trail. You may pass by cattle grazing on this hike. It's recommended that if you're hiking with your dog, you leash him or her and walk around the groups of cows rather than in between. If you wonder why cattle are in the park, here's the reason. These animals are providing a valuable service as a cost-effective, environmentally friendly way to maintain biodiversity of our grassland. Grazing prevents thatch buildup and an overgrowth of invasive plants, so you can better enjoy the parks and trails. Cattle grazing also minimizes the possibility of wildfires in the dry summer and fall months. Your hike ends at an open horse corral at the intersection of the McCorkle and Camp Ohlone trails. Now it's just a few hundred feet back to the parking lot. Thanks for hiking with us today at Sunol Regional Park. For more information on this and other East Bay Regional Park District parks, lakes, shorelines, and visitor centers, log on to www.ebparks.org or call us at 1-888-EB-PARKS.